story. Hate they even love you, hate they fell in love with you.
Guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't posted in a while. Today we're actually going to do something a little bit different, but have something a little bit tell you. I actually got a new phone. You can see it's really smooth, and it's a Samsung Galaxy S21 5G. So I'm getting those screen resolutions up. So today we're actually gonna check out one of my maps called. I'll show you when we get in there. I'll show you when you see the screen, and it's got a fair amount of likes, and today is going to show you about my map. So we're going to my maps. We go to Gunshot Creek. This is my map that I made. It's an interesting map. It's really realistic. And that's nice. So let's jump in. So right when we jump in, we can see it's got a lot of realistic features, and plus, as you saw in the description, it's a very famous Australian track that people in Australia would know. Because Gunshot Creek is actually a thing on the old telegraph track in Cape York at the top of Australia, where they go down Gunshot. You'll see once I probably won't go down there, maybe. It's got 66 paths, so it's pretty good. Now, here's the thing with this map. As soon as you spawn in, your trailer gets stuck in the ground. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, this is Gunshot Creek. We've got the job stations. Obviously, I've really completed them. But there's all these jobs to do to the map. So we're actually going to... So down there's a... I'll show you later. But down this road, I'll show you the thing. So as we come up to this nice little house, oh, come on. You can definitely tell this is an Australian map. Because, come on, yeah. So this is a nice realistic house. It's got all of the things you'll need in a house, like TV. Down over there, I don't know if you can see that, there's a fridge. And then there's all these things to work on your cars. Now this is a very interesting house. I'm just going to park our trailer just here. So then we can do that. Let's actually get the Dirty 30. aka the canopy design, if you saw my other video. I'll leave a link in the description of that video. So this is... So you can see the Dirty 30 has changed a little bit. It's got smaller tyres and it's got a little downgrade, because I did think that the bigger wheels were a bit too much for the realistic looking of the thing. So right away I'm actually going to show you this thing that's in here, which is, you've got to scroll in or else you can't see. As you come through here, it's a sneaky little path, and then, oh, and over here we've got a very realistic abandoned, well, not abandoned, but hidden cafe. So we've got like nice looking, and then the car parks look interesting. I'll park your vehicle up here and go to the pub with you guys. Pretty much all that's around here. Now, I'll probably do another video on that soon. So we'll go down into, let's make sure you go right in the middle, and you go down here, and all the way down is, this is one of the jobs, so I have to do the jobs first to be able to do this. But this is a boat ramp to go, you know, there's jumps in the water, you can go boating. Yeah. So, you know, if you guys want to bring a boat down, because there's, up in Australia, there's a lot of wonderful salt flats and stuff out there. I count that as that. Now then, as we go down into the entry of, you know, Gunshot Creek, there's a little side trail in there. And as you go all the way down in here, it's nice, realistic. But you can take it nice and realistic, but I'm just going to show you nice and quick, so then it's not as a long video as what my other videos are, which is figured out that it takes so long. So this is Gunshot itself, so I've got all different unlinkable, or not unlinkable, trails that you can take. There's one up through there, but this is Gunshot itself. Now I won't be going down this, because I don't want to get my car dirty, because on Android, when you go into the mud and you go into the water doesn't clean the rigs. I hope Offroad Outlaws fixes that in the next update. But yeah, this is Gunshot Creek, you can see. Nice. And then, I'm actually going to show you the campground first. So come down here. You can either go down that way, which takes you to the house, to the back way of the house. You go further down here, there's a cave down there, I'll go for that later. This is the nice camp area. As you can see in the last picture of my intro, there's this camp area. And it's nice and realistic. It's actually got like a little spots where the cars have actually been and worn out the dirt and grass and stuff. So it's very, very nice. I would say that. And it's one of my best maps so far. It's got 400 and, what is it, 50 or something? I don't know. Well, interesting to see when this video gets posted, and, you know. So this is a little cave. Make sure you have your camera scrolled in all the way, or so it'll get tucked in at the top of the cave. Now that, go back to the Gunshot. But this way leads to, there's a lot of trails in this map. You go through here, you can either go that way or the other way. Now, this is, why is that tree there? So this is the little water. You can't get water this high because the water's too low. Because I was going to make it, but, you know. And then as we come out here, that bridge looks nice. And then there's no boat ramps out there. And now as you come around here, there's a nice looking... Now, it's very laggy out here when you look at the map like that. But that might be just, you know, because of how many trees there are. I'm going to go down there, actually. So there's a little exit down, or there's a little entry down here. It's very, very tight. No, good. So this is, so you can either take a boat, or you can, hopefully in the new update is a swimming animation, because that'll be actually that'll be a really good idea, because you can swim in the water, and you can actually see this little post sticking out there, out of the water. So then it, nice. Now this tree stump is annoying. Now, as you can see, those rocks making it look nice and realistic. God, what's my English today? So, you can either go up it, which is not, that's the waterfall, which is not what you're meant to do. You're meant to come out here. And now, as we come out of the waterfall, we go, now this is another job. You can either go up that, you can either go up that steep trail up there, or this is not there until you do the job. So this is like a water plant. So it's, you know, like a silos with old man working there or something. I'm stuck on the rock then. Now, around here, which is the back of the Gunshot, which is, you can actually, there's a little chair here, and you can, that's Gunshot over there, and you can actually watch people go down Gunshot when you're in multiplayer, or when you're recording an epic video of realistic, which is real life versus Offroad Outlaws Gunshot Creek. That'll be a good idea. Now, this is where it gets a lot more realistic. There's other trailers up there, but we'll come to that last. These are actually some really realistic little ruts. You can test out your suspension, or you can test out how many wheel lifts you can do. I'll probably throw up if I'm good enough at skilling. I'll probably throw up. Oh, hang on. Yeah, you can get really good wheel lifts. Now this is another part, but is recently added. This is before. Is my car? Okay. Is my So when you get to, let's say, as you come out of the waterfall and you go, there's that big rock hill which has gone up there as well. Now, before you even get, you've got to go up a little bit. As we go into here, actually scroll in because the trees will be in the way. There's, hang on, stop. Yeah. There's, it's so hard to say. Let me get in drone mode. Oh, lag. You can see this is actually like I don't know what you call it, like rock carvings or minerals. And then this is actually like a little sign that shows you the history about these. So it's very unique and plus my Dirty 30 actually has new recovery boards, Mack trucks. They look nice and new. And I kind of recycled some of the other pieces, but I managed to put them back, and yep, so as we get out of that mess, that was hard to get out. Let's go back into the tree there. Now, here's where stuff gets really, oh boy, come on. God, I don't want to show you yet, but I'm all over the place. Now, I'll usually come along here and take it nice and realistically, but for the video, I'm just going to get it. Now, over that way it leads to, I'll show you next. Actually, I won't show you next, I'll show you soon. Now, as we come in here, it's going to rain, isn't it? Nice. This is like a nice little waterfall that leads out to the water, which has, again, I put the water too low, but it's good because I actually added a waterfall, which is good. And this is the second waterfall because up in Gunshot Creek, or up in the Cape York, there's a lot of water holes. So this is another water hole. You can realistically take it down here. And, you know, you can get the realistic feel of taking a adventure in Cape York. Now, let's actually show you the abandoned shack. Because, you know, there's probably a lot of those up there. Let's go through there. Over here, I'm actually going to go on drone mode and I'll show you. Which there is a nice realistic, nice bed. We've got the kitchen. Oh, nice. We've got, probably going to get a lot of messages now. We've got the nice couch and we've got the bed. And then we've got the toilet with the poo-poo. Oh, Jesus, why does it do that? Yeah, the fridge looks nice, and just a random shack out in the middle of the open. Now, as the way that we came, we can go this way, and this leads to, like, this is the, let's say, the more intense off-roading, the more intense off-roading part of this map. I'll show you as it comes over there. Oh, nope. So, you can see there's these two trails that lead up, which is, it came down, and then I'm actually gonna, that way leads to what I'm going to lead to now. And then up here, this is the most difficult, but think the other one. I think the other one near the waterfall will be most difficult. But yeah, as we come up here, you turn around here. Well, not turn around, and then come down here. Now this is probably the most famous part of the Cape York. We've got the old telegraph track. So let me... Right, I got all the way down the end. Now, there's another pole there. And if you look down this way, it goes on... goes on and on. But this way leads to a mud bog, which is not going to go it because... Oh, hang on. Why are they doing it? No. So, as we come down this way, you follow the old telegraph track. That track leads to one before. Very realistic ruts. More telegraph track. Come on. Give it the beans, bruh. Oh god, this thing's got good suspension. Now this is the wishing well. Forgot for a second. This is the wishing well, which is a nice looking wishing well. Now as we come back out, we go here. Follow the old telegraph track, that leads to the old road again. And yeah, this is a nice... My car is broken. Now this is an interesting video because I usually do like off-road builds and stuff. I like... Why is it lagging? So job site. What else is there? Yeah, that's pretty much all of it. There is one more thing, which is just a quick design. There's a house entry. Come down here to the house again. And then so that's... Oh god, camera's been funny. That's the side of the house which leads to the back trail, which is what it was. Down here, just that tree's right. It's like that tree wasn't there before. Now, this is just a quick thing that I made. It is just a flex test. It's a nice little... I've got quite stiff suspension because of, yeah, quite stiff suspension. But yeah, this is pretty much the introduction for my map, Gunshot Creek. It's another very realistic thing that I build. This is where I test out my realistic builds. And yeah, this is technically my introduction of Gunshot Creek. Make sure you like and subscribe and love this, like the thing, whatever it is. Yeah, this is Macari MRT making another banger over video. And yeah, let me show you the map now. So this is the map of Gunshot Creek. So as you can see, there's pretty realistic stuff. Try to get the thing back. No. Come on. Oh. There we go. So you can see this is the campsite. This is Gunshot itself. The waterfall's out there. Old shack's here. That thing's there. Old abandoned cafe. And yeah, this is pretty much a lot of things. Oh, and for some reason it lags a lot when I open the map. But that's an Offroad Outlaws thing. And yeah, this is my introduction of Gunshot Creek. And yeah, bye, have a great time.